If anybody tell me that Cindy Dandois is not good for anybody's fighting organization, you gotta be kidding me. Cindy Dandois pretty much is single-handedly drawing a lot of attention to the 145-pound division, and she's not even signed by the UFC. Dang. Well, Cindy Dandois tells more truth. Stay tuned.
And just enjoy the rest of this day and have everything good.
Can we still get the drop? Listen.
Coach, they got it.
Can we say we are the Shevchenko sisters, and you're watching Coach Shelton Harrison? That's easy.
We are the Shevchenko sisters, and you are watching Coach Shelton. Yeah. You're watching it.
It was there.
All right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. So, Pannie Kianzad and Cindy Dandois. Good grief, man. Cindy Dandois, kind of responded, man, because Pannie Kianzad, she been clapping back. Because it has been a lot of people, and it's been a lot of backlash that, her and a few of her other, teammates on the TUF show, they got picked. And the argument is that there are not a lot of true featherweights in the division. And, even Leah Letson responded to this, but Leah Letson don't have to respond because we already know that Leah has been a featherweight. So Leah Letson wasn't even, and Cindy didn't even respond to Leah. Okay, she didn't even respond to Leah at all. Because, Cindy knew that Leah was already, she's been a featherweight for most of her career. So Leah Letson, in my book, was already legit, okay? And I wasn't even upset. I was kind of happy that Leah got selected. But then, Leah was already signed. So my whole thought was I was like, man, Leah, being with a different team, for a while. And what she has in Wisconsin, she got a great team in Wisconsin. So I was like, man, I wondered, being away from them from 6 weeks, man, was that gonna, do something to the big stable base that she's already attained? So that was my only worry for Leah. But, I know Leah, and Leah, Leah will give me an interview whenever I want it, man. And it's kind of crazy that Leah shows that kind of love and respect for this particular channel. So, Leah is legit. But Pannie Kianzad, I would have co-signed Pannie Kianzad. And I like Pannie Kianzad too. But, Sarah Kaufman, who has fought most of her time at Bantamweight, Pannie Kianzad just seemed like she couldn't do anything with the strength. And honestly, Pannie Kianzad, to me, she looked like a flyweight, man. I even think Pannie Kianzad would do well as a flyweight. Like, guys, I'm telling you, I think Pannie Kianzad would go in the flyweight division and whoop some PG-13 channel. I think she could. But, I just think that, even as a bantamweight, when she get to those big, strong bantamweights, she has issues with them. And so you have to imagine when she gets to the featherweights who are big and they're skillful, I think Pannie Kianzad is going to have problems. But Cindy said, yes, it's actually a bantamweight season. I agree with Cindy. If I'd have known that they would be taking bantams, I would have not gone to tryouts. And then, of course, Cindy was saying, let's read the rest of this. And it was totally throwing away my money and time. Now, I co-signed what Cindy said. Cindy is a mother of 3. Okay? She's a teacher. So Cindy has to work a full-time job. Then she's got to go to training in the evening. So Cindy is a mom. It's kind of ironic. Like, Cindy can go work a full-time job. She can go in there and train part-time and still come in here and win all these fights. Like, that's it's sick, man. It's sick, but you got to respect and love Cindy Dandois. Like, she's doing all of this, with her hectic schedule. I don't even know how she gave me an interview, but, man, she was like, yeah, Coach, we got to do this interview, man. We got to do it. Like, Cindy was like, Coach, we got to do this interview. So I love Cindy, man. I love Cindy to death. But she's right, man. Like, why have these girls come out, man? Why have all these legit featherweights come out? And the UFC knew, man. They knew. They knew they weren't going to select any of these girls. They knew. So why waste these people's time, man? What? What kind of evil, fourth dimension of hell, demonic, mindset is this of these UFC, dogs? Like, what's going on? But, Cindy's right. Yeah, you got a lot of bantamweights for the TUF show that's moving up. Like, many of these people, they it's going to be show and tell. They're going to have to prove it, And I'm kind of skeptical too, I think Leah Letson is going to do well because she was already a featherweight. And that's what people don't get. Leah said she wanted to fight at bantamweight, but Leah's a featherweight. So Leah's gonna do fine. I think Lisa Pacheco, I think she's gonna do okay, because these people, they got experience. They have the experience. But and this is no disrespect to fighters like Bay Malecki and Julia Solarenko. It's no disrespect. It's just that they don't have a lot of experience. It's no disrespect to Marcia Allen, who's 36. I mean, they don't have experience at featherweight. And that's my whole argument. I don't even think Cindy was trying to be savage. Like, Cindy normally savage. Cindy kind of took it easy on Pannie. And she might like Pannie, I don't know, but Cindy is savage, okay? Cindy will go in on Twitter, anywhere, and she, Cindy go in worse than Megan. Like, she be killing Megan Anderson. That'd be funny, though, the way she do Megan Anderson. But, and then we'll look at what Leah Letson said. And then down here at the bottom, Leah Letson said, hey, I've actually spent the majority of my career at 145 pounds. Of 13 total fights, only 3 have been bantam. See, the rest have been featherweight. So, yeah, see, Leah Letson is legit, okay? And I don't think Cindy and all the, I don't think nobody's really talking about Leah, because, we know Leah is going to be I think Leah going to be good, man. Leah going to be good, and these featherweights, they better watch out, man. Leah Letson going to go up there ranking, man, she going to go up there hard. But, yeah, it is what it is, man. So Cindy Dandois, man, she back on the trail again, and they're not letting go, man. Cindy Dandois, Pam Sorensen, they ain't letting go. Like, they're gonna keep calling this stuff out, because this is what it is, guys. This is what it is. And now we actually know the UFC deception, man. They don't really want really truly the best fighters, man. They're going for the young look, They're going for the young and inexperienced look, and maybe they just want to build a division around young people. And folks, who knows what the UFC is thinking nowadays? Who knows, okay? But I know that the UFC, they're really doing a terrible job with the women. They do a great job with the men, but they don't promote the women right. They just don't do it, man. And it's just, they could do so much better, man. And I know that some fighters, they get opportunities. They can go places, and the UFC will sponsor them to go places and do, shows and, media days. But the UFC, they could do so much better with these women. And the potential in the featherweight division is there. The potential in the featherweight division is there. And I'm telling you, man, I've been telling y'all this for, at least 10 months, 9 months, that somebody like a Scott Coker or some organization, even like a PFL, where the potential is there, they're going to take a chance on the featherweight and the heavier weights, and they're going to promote these women. Watch what I tell y'all, okay? I guarantee you, Scott Coker or PFL, they're going to do it. See, the Kayla Harrison is a test to see how many people would actually watch the fight. And, a lot of people watched that fight versus Josette Cotton. A lot of people watched that fight. So guess what? I guarantee you, we're going to see more bouts, PFL bouts with women, okay, that are, in the featherweight and above. And PFL seem like they got their stuff together, man. Everything's neat. Or it seems like they got the money, too, man, to do what they need to do. So I don't know, maybe PFL can be an option. I mean, I would hope so. I really hope they would take a chance and invest in these featherweights and above, because the market is there. Even try to lure King Rain over here, even try to lure some of these other heavies to come over there and get these fights in. Man, it'll be magical, man. But you guys tell me what you think. It's your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.